looked like that slide from Major League 2. What the hell is he doing down there? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Get you caught up here on what happened in that last half inning. After a ground out to the shortstop, Marandola, Fernicola doubled. The next hitter, Friend, grounded out to short. And then Rodriguez singled home Fernicola. Niblick grounded out the third to end the inning. So the Knights are coming up to the plate in their half of the third. We're going right back to the top of the lineup. It's going to be Gonzalez, Marrero, and Hemstreet when we come back. Reedy back out for his third inning of work for the Knights. Or for the Hawks, rather, as the Knights come up in the home half of the third. Here's Gonzalez to start things off for the Knights. Swung on, pops it up into the infield. Calling it is Rodriguez, the third baseman, and he makes the catch. One pitch, one out here in the third. That'll bring up Marrero. He was hit by the pitch his last at bat.
Next up, we have number 10, the second baseman, Luis Marrero.
2 outs in the Knights' half of the third. And for those of you watching, end of the inning, we'll get you caught back up. I know we experienced some technical difficulties. We're going to let our viewers get back on, and then we'll pick you up to get you up to speed here. Swung on and fouled off by Hemstreet. For the Knights' half of the third, it's 2 down. Hemstreet at the plate. The inning started. Gonzalez swung at the first pitch and popped out to the infield, the third baseman. And then Marrero, a fly out to the center fielder, Paye. Hemstreet is up now. We'll give you the Hawks portion of the third in between innings or later this inning as time permits to let you know how they took the 3-2 lead. 1-1 the count to Hemstreet. Reedy. Wind up, and now the pitch. There's one into the left center field gap, giving chase, and they are not going to get to it. The ball gets down short of the warning track, and on with second base with a 2-out double is Nick Hemstreet. Mitch Hayward to the plate. He walked in his first at bat, scored a run. The Knights trying to get going with a little 2-out rally here in the third inning. Reedy says yes. Looks at Hemstreet, looks at him a second time. Now the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Hitting into the Knights' dugout fence as his teammates give him a nice joshing and tell him to hit it that way, pointing toward the field. It's Captain Obvious territory there. 0-1 to the Knights' Canadian designated hitter. The pitch. Slow curve catches the outside corner. So it's 0-2 now to Haywood. Reedy says he likes what he has. Comes set. Checks the runner twice. The pitch. And outside, the ball momentarily got away from Fernicola. Hemstreet not able to advance. 1-2. Reedy. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And it'll be first baseman Marandola underhand to Reedy to get the out and end the innings. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. That's the end of 3. The Knights trail 3-2. We're going to get you caught up here, though. Those of you just rejoining us, we appreciate your patience with our technical difficulties. In the top of the 3rd inning, the inning began with a ground out by Marandola and then a 1-out double by Fernicola. With 2 outs, Rodriguez got up 2 batters later and singled home Fernicola to give the Hawks a 1-run lead, and then Niblick grounded out to 3rd. The Knights inning, Gonzalez in the bottom of the 3rd, a pop out to the 3rd baseman, then Marrero, a fly out to the center fielder, a 2-out double from Hemstreet, and then a 3-1 putout by Haywood ended the 3rd inning. We're going to step off for just a moment here. When we return, top of the 4th, Knights trail 3-2. New pitcher on the mound for the Knights, Alex Rivera. This is his 2nd appearance of the season. Coming in, he has 2/3 of an inning pitch. They weren't a good 2/3 of an inning, so he'll tell you that too. But 4 earned runs on 1 hit, 1 strikeout, a walk. So he'll come on to try and keep Del Tech where they're at. And we'll give you the line in just a moment on our starter, Ryan Conroy, as his day is over. The ball 1. Leading it off is Sam Muniz, the 2nd baseman. And that one misses. 3-0. 2-0, excuse me. Here's the 2-0 outside. The final line on Conroy, 3 innings pitched, 2 earned runs on 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 3 walks. The 3-0. And he'll get the 3-0 strike. The pitch. Slapped into left field for a leadoff single. And that'll turn the lineup over to Michael Paye. Paye, 0 for 1, a walk and a run scored in this game. He also stole a base in the 2nd inning. Knights trying to avoid the crooked inning. There goes the runner, and it's fouled away. Rivera comes set. The pitch in the dirt, blocked by Dadio. Count even at 1. Comes the 1-1. Outside, ball 2. Muniz leads away from first. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. The count even at 2. Rivera peers in. Has the sign. Checks the runner at first. Comes set at the belt. The pitch. In the dirt. A good block by Dadio. The runner stays. 3-2. And I'm willing to lay money that Muniz will take off from first. Of course, I'm one of the many that had Illinois in the Final Four, so what do I know? Here comes the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4. Leadoff single and now a walk. And it's first and second with nobody down for the Hawks. Beulah to the plate. 0 for 1 with a walk so far. Here's the opening pitch to Beulah. He squares the bunt, gets it down. Rivera will throw to first to get the out. The runners move up. The sack bunt, 1-3 on the putout. Brings up the number 3 hitter, Golbiowski. Single and an RBI in the first, struck out in the second. And they are issuing the intentional walk, so that will load the bases. So the cleanup hitter, Marandola, will hit with the bases loaded and 1 down. The Knights issuing the intentional walk to set up the force play, swung on and fouled into Dadio's mitt for strike 1. 3-5-1 across the board for the Hawks, 2-6-1 across the board for the Knights. Here in the 4th. 1 down. Muniz on third, Paye at second, and Golbiowski at first. That's ball 1. As we saw in the first game, Marandola not very fleet of foot. So if we could get a ground ball here, could turn 2, and the ball gets off of Dadio's glove, and that's going to bring home a run. So now the intentional walk does not matter. First base is open. A run is in. They issue the intentional walk now to Marandola. And it's going to be Fernicola to hit. Fernicola had a double and a run scored in the third, an RBI single in the first. He is 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. Again, the Knights trying to play the percentages here by loading the bases with 1 down. They trail by 2. Maldonado and Hemstreet are in at the corners. As that one sails high. And another run comes in, as for the second time this inning, immediately following the intentional walk to load the bases, a wild pitch scores the run. So Golubowski at third, Marandola at second, Fernicola at the plate rather, and it's high for ball two, 2-1. 3-run lead now for the Hawks. The Knights infield is in. Torres Guzman playing fairly deep in center, Gonzalez in left, and Rose in right playing pretty straight up. There's a ground ball to the left side, and it hit the runner, but I believe he was in foul territory. We'll wait to see. And that is the call. The umpires and for those young ones watching at home, it's exactly why you take your lead from third base in foul territory. It might hurt when the ball hits you, but it hurts even worse if the ball hits you and you're in fair territory and called out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 for out number 2. Chris Friend to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Called strike 1. Foul back. It took a brief detour off Dadio's helmet, hit the backstop for strike 2. Looking ahead to the Knights half of the fourth, it's going to be Maldonado, Janjica, and Rose. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called to end the inning, but the Hawks added 2 and now lead it 5-2 heading to the bottom of the fourth. Maldonado to lead things off for the Knights. He'll be followed by Janjika and Rose as the Knights trail by 3 heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. Reedy still on the mound for the Hawks. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that one stays low for a ball. Shot down the third base line, but it's foul. 1-2. Stays outside to even the count at 2. Again, thanks to our big crew here today. Bree, Tori, Tony on the camera, Jalen on the scoreboard. Scoreboard overlay. Most of the second game, all of game 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Maldonado. On the live stats today, Dominic and Yehuda, our in-stadium announcer and music man, is Eddie, and our producer in Game 2 scoreboard overlay is Matt Ryan. Tony on the camera. I think I said her name there. I'll say it again, though, because she's doing a good job. Strike 1 to Janjika. Janjika, an RBI, or excuse me, a single and a run scored his last at bat. Here's the pitch from Reedy. And that's going to hit him. No, it didn't. Well, I don't know how it missed him. 1-1. I know I heard it hit off the catcher's equipment, but I thought it got Janjika. Count even at 1. Bottom of the 4th, Knights trail by 3. The pitch. Right back up the middle. That hit off of Reedy's shin, and it'll be an infield single. And I'm not sure how that kid is still walking right now.
Up next bat is number 5, the right fielder, Jay Rose.
Jay Rose to the plate, an RBI double his last at bat. The umpires and now the Del Tech head coach head out to the mound to check on the right-handed pitcher in Reedy. Hit him off of the right shin. At least that's where it looked like it hit him. And his coach is going to ask him to take a couple of practice throws, make sure he's okay. It's his, again, his right leg, which is, as a right-handed pitcher, the leg that you're going to use to push off of, or off of which you're going to push. We're ready to go. Rose at the plate. Janjika at first base. 1 down. Here's the pitch. And it's popped up, foul. Coming over is Marandola to make the catch. On the sideline warning track, and now there are 2 outs. Dario to the plate. He had a double and was stranded his last time in the 2nd inning. Reedy comes set. Now the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Nubbed foul off to the first base side and foul. 0-2 now to Dadio. Outside. Ball gets away from Vernicola. No advancement by Jinjika. Torres Guzman on deck, hoping to get a chance here in the fourth. Reedy is ready. There goes Jinjika. The pitch is a ball. The throw to second not on target. And Jinjika picks up a stolen base. Excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the fourth inning. The Knights trail by 3. The pitch to Dadio. There goes Jinjika, and it won't matter as Dadio swings over top of it to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base after 4 complete. The Knights trail by 3. Rodriguez, Niblet, and Muniz to face Rivera, who's in his second inning of work. Start things off here in the 5th. And that's a called strike. Here comes the second offering. Fouled away, 0-2. Timeout called for and granted. The pitch in the dirt. Ball one. Looked like he was trying to overthrow that a bit. Had a couple of MPHs. Almost a stroke of 5 o'clock. Curveball hits him, and you can't do that. You can't have an at-bat start 0-2 and on a 1-2 curveball lose the hitter by a hit by pitch. So Rodriguez on to start off the fifth. Brings up Niblett. Niblett 0 for 2, grounding out to the third baseman Hemstreet in both his previous at-bats. Called strike to start the at-bat. Count even at 1. Swing and a miss. One and two to Niblett. Throw over to check on Rodriguez. Rivera set. Now the pitch. Just off the outside corner to count even at 2. The 2-2. Right back to Rivera. He goes to second for 1. Jinjika to first. Double play. 2 down. (163) on the double play. And now Munez will hit, but with no runners on and 2 down. There's a shot into center field. Torres Guzman on the run. Diving chance, he cannot get it. Off the end of his glove. Digging for third. Here comes the throw. The relay, double clutch, not in time. A 2-out triple for Muniz. And the 5th inning will continue. The Knights still on this day yet to get a 3-up, 3-down inning from Del Tech. Turning the lineup over to Paye. Paye, 2 runs scored, 2 walks today, and a stolen base. Officially 0 for 1, reaching on an error in his first at-bat. Chops it to third. Hemstreet has it go off his glove. Jinjika has no play as he backed him up. We'll see how they score that. And that'll be ruled a hit and an RBI. Playing the hot corner, you get that benefit sometimes. New pitcher into the game for the Knights. It's going to be Ryan Mills, the freshman from Mount St. Joe. We're going to step away and let him warm up, and we'll be back with information on Mr. Mills. For Mills, this will be his 5th appearance of the season. His previous 4 appearances, 4 innings. He's given up just 1 earned run on 7 hits, 1 strikeout, 4 walks, and a 2.25 ERA. Hey, unplug me from. Mills ready to go. It's going to be Beulah to hit with Paye on first. There goes Paye. The throw by Dario is on time and on the mark to end the inning. Caught stealing, out number 3. 1 run on possibly 1 hit, possibly 1 error. We're waiting for an official ruling. We head to the bottom of the 5th. The Knights trail by 4.
Up to bat, we have number 11, the center fielder, Nomer Torres.
Nomar Torres Guzman to the plate. 9-1-2 as Gonzalez and Marrero are set to hit this inning as well. Knights trail by 4. Torres Guzman squares to bunt the ball vastly outside. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Reedy. The pitch. Low. Ball 2. Two one pitch. Called strike. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3, full count. And ball 4, so a leadoff walk for Torres Guzman.
At the top of the lineup, we have number 6, left fielder Luis.
Yeah. Here's Gonzalez to the plate. And he'll take a called strike. Reedy peers in, has what he likes. Torres Guzman the lead from first. The pitch to Gonzalez. Swung on, and a base hit as the runner was going. Torres rounding second on his way to third. Gonzalez holds up with a single, and the Knights have runners at the corners to start the 5th.
Next up, we have number 10, the second baseman, Luis Marrero.
Luis Marrero to the plate. He's 0 for 1, hit by pitch in the first inning. And that might be it for Reedy. Reedy 4 innings and 2 hitters this inning. He's getting the handshake from his coach, the pat on the chest, and that'll do it. When we come back, we'll have information on a new pitcher. The Knights runners at the corners here, bottom of the 5th, nobody out. All right, so the new pitcher for the Hawks, Jason Rapasardi. We saw him in the last inning of the first game. He came in to start the inning, a line out, a fly out, a single and a stolen base, and then struck out Canella to end the game. He'll go up against Marrero. Torres Guzman on third, Gonzalez on first. And I'm willing to bet within the first two pitches here, we're going to see some crazy stuff on the base paths. Gonzalez at first, he can run a little bit. Torres Guzman at third, he can run. Down by 4, so the Deltec defense will play straight up with Marandola holding on Gonzalez, who takes off first movement. They will not throw through, and it'll be a stolen base for Gonzalez. So now second and third and nobody down. Marrero a called strike. In the hole, 0-1. He calls time. Rapasardi staring in. Gets the sign from Fern Cola. Checks the runners. Now comes home. High. Count even at 1. The Knights looking to catch lightning in a bottle in this inning. The pitch fouled right back over our heads. A walk to Torres Guzman to start the inning. Gonzalez executed the hit and run to get Torres Guzman to third, and then a stolen base got Gonzalez to second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. We will have to wait a few more seconds as Rapasardi steps off. Hemstreet's on deck. Rapasardi ready. He'll come to the plate. Curveball in there for a called strike 3, and Marrero knew it. You can't do that with 2 strikes.
Up next, we have number 31, the third baseman, Nick
Hemstreet. The error last inning, as we just found out in between innings, that has been changed to an error on Hemstreet. The run coming in last inning is now unearned. So 1 down, Hemstreet, a chance to get the Knights closer. You know, he at least wants to get 1 run here for the error that he made. Rapasardi is ready. Comes to the plate. And a called strike 1. Hemstreet looked like he was looking for something a little harder there. Runners take their leads. The pitch. Slow curve in there for a strike. And quickly Hemstreet in the hole, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. High and away for ball 1. Swung on and foul tipped right into Fernicola's mitt for out number 2. Here's Mitch Haywood. Haywood 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored so far today. Looking to come out with a little 2-out hit. There's a high fly ball to right field. Going back on it, still going back. It will get to the wall. Torres Guzman scores. Here comes Gonzalez. He'll score. And it's a 2-out, 2-run double for Haywood. We've seen Golubowski make some great plays today in right field, but he wasn't able to get to that one. As Haywood, first pitch swinging, sent it out. Got all the way to the warning track, scoring 2, and the Knights have pulled to within 2. As Maldonado comes to the plate. Here's the pitch from Rapasardi, outside for a ball. Maldonado struck out in the 4th and had an RBI single in the 2nd. Here's the 1-0. Slow curve in there for a strike. And that catches the corner. 1-2 now to Maldonado. On deck is Jinjika. The Knights have a bit of 2-out magic left in the 5th inning. Rapasardi steps off. Maldonado steps out now, asking the umpire hold things up as he digs back in. Rapasardi sets, checks the runner. Now the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Two and 2 the count. Haywood leads from second. Here's the pitch to Maldonado. Swung on and missed. The inning is over, but not before the Knights score 2 on the 2-out, 2-run double by Haywood. They trail 6-4. For the Hawks, it's Beulah, Golubowski, and Marandola. Mills back out for the Knights. And that's ball 1. The pitch. And that catches the inside corner to even the count at 1. In the dirt, ball 3. 3-1. The Knights really have to have a shutdown inning to get back into this game. They are just down by 2. Really need a clean inning to be able to continue the comeback and get the split. Here's the pitch from Mills. And a line drive base hit into right field, a leadoff single for Beulah. Didn't really try to do much with it, just put the bat on the ball. Golbiowski to the plate. Intentional walk his last time up. Officially 1 for 2, a strikeout, RBI, stolen base. Mills comes set high. The pitch. Golbiowski squared a bunt but pulled it back. Mills checks the runner now. He's coming set. The pitch in the dirt. Two balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Two and one on Golbiowski. Down the left field line. It's a fair ball. They're trying to get Beulah to third. They will. And they'll hold up there. So a single and a double to start the inning. And the Hawks have runners at second and third and nobody down. Mirandola to the plate. He's played superbly defensively today. In this game, 0 for 2 with an intentional walk in the 4th. Struck out in the 1st against Conroy. Mills comes set. The pitch, low, ball 1. The pitch, high, ball 2. Some activity out in the bullpen. And I want to say it's Ayer Zagoitia, but I could be wrong. High fly ball to left. Giving chase is Gonzalez. He's camped under it. The throw will come into third. And coming in to score on the sac fly is Beulah. It's a 3-run lead for the Hawks. Fernicola to the plate. 2 for 3, an RBI and a double. Also struck out his last at bat in the 4th. Golbiowski is at second base, 1 down. Mills working to Fernicola. Fernicola squares the bunt, pulls it back, and the ball sails outside for a ball. Sun really starting its descent behind us here. Starting to cool off a little bit. Just the second day of spring here in 2021. Mills is set, comes to the plate, And that'll catch the corner, says the home plate umpire. Count even at 1. This will be the last time the Knights see Del Tech this season. Coming into the day, the Knights had won the last 3. That one's fouled back. Count now 1-2. Mills gets the sign from Dadio. Comes set. And here's the pitch to Fernicola. Curveball, grounded. Hemstreet bobbles it. And that's going to be another error on Hemstreet. Golbiowski stays at second base. O'Connor coming out to the mound. Looks like he's going to get Mills. Maybe not. We'll wait and see. The only good thing about that error there is it wasn't a throwing error. So Marandola stays at second, which still has the force play as a possibility to get the Knights out of this inning if they could turn 2. Umpire coming out to the mound to see what Coach O'Connor wants to do. And he's going to leave his young right-handed pitcher in the game. Knights trying to get out of this. Jajinka, Rose, and Dadio due up for the Knights. Friend is up now. Struck out his last time up. A ground out in the third and a walk in the first. Mills ready. Comes into his set. Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball. Swing and a miss. Mills trying to limit the damage, keep his team in this, down by 3. 6 outs to work with on the offensive side. Looking for 2 more here. Mills ready now. The pitch. Fly ball to right field. That one's fading toward the bullpen. And no play as it looks like it went out of play. Rose was giving chase. A long strike, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, top of the 6th inning. Del Tech leads by 3, and they're threatening still. Mills checks the runner at second. Now the pitch. Right back at Mills, off his glove. The flip to second for 1. Janjika on the first. a double play, and the rarely turned 1-4-6-3 double play to end the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 runner left on base. Knights trail by 3 heading into the bottom of the Jinjinka takes a called strike to lead off the 6th inning. The Knights 6 hours to work, or 6 innings to work, outs to work with. I hope we don't have 6 hours to work with. Here's Jinjinka, ground ball, past the third baseman. Niblett the throw from short, not in time. And Jinjinka a leadoff infield single to start the Knights half of the 6th.
Up to bat, we have number 5, the right fielder, Jay Rose.
Jay Rose to the plate. An RBI double in the first base. A foul ball caught by Marandola in his last at bat. Steps off. Jinjinka gets back to first. Rapasardi says yes. Comes set. The pitch. Fouled straight back. The Hawks 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. The Knights 4 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors. Rapasardi checks on Jinjinka. Now he's ready. Comes to the plate. Wow. Curveball had Rose ducking. And he's behind in the count, 0-2. Outside for a ball. Action in the Del Tech bullpen. Just starting though. Jinjinka back safely at first. Del Tech catcher Fernicola thought otherwise. Janjinka gets out to a little bit of a bigger lead this time. Here's the pitch. Curveball, backdoor, got him. Struck him out looking. And I can't tell you how much I see that at this level. It's not just the Knights, but how much I see that at this level with 2 strikes, hitters striking out looking. Got to be willing to protect with 2 strikes. If you can't protect with 2 strikes, then don't let yourself get into a 2-strike count. Jordan Dadio to the plate. He struck out his last time up, had a double in the second. Looking to extend the inning and turn this lineup over as Torres Guzman, the 9-spot hitter, waits on deck. Quick throw to first. I don't know, Max. Max stands about 5'9", but when you're tagging him in the ribs, you're not going to get the call. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. Snap throw to first. And Janjinka's, for a team that's trailing by 3, or I should say for a team that's ahead by 3, Deltec paying an awful lot of attention to the runner at first base, that if he scores, your team is still ahead by 2. Janjinka doing his job so far. There he goes. Throw to second base is not in time, and Janjinka has his second stolen base of the game. 2-0 on Dadio. Runner at second. Rodriguez playing deep at third. Pitch to Dadio, and he'll take a called strike. Here's the pitch. Late breaking curveball. That time it missed inside. 3-1. Dadio can still wait for his pitch. Torres Guzman on deck. He's looking on. There goes Janjinka. Strike is the call, and Janjinka is safe at third. Another stolen base, his third of the game, second this inning. 3-2 now to Dadio. Opportunity out there at third base. Beginning to take a few steps back in left field is Beulah. The center fielder, Paye, still stands pretty even. The right fielder, Golbiowski, shaded toward the right center field gap. There's a fly ball, but foul. That'll get out of play. Dadio looking to bring home Janjinka from third and extend the inning. 3-2. Rapasardi steps off. Here we go. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Dadio reaches. And that'll bring up Torres Guzman to the plate. He had a walk and a run scored his last at bat. A fly out in the second. Jajinka started the inning off with a single and 2 stolen bases, ends up on third. Rose struck out, and Dadio just walked. Runners at the corners. Rodriguez comes in at third. And that's a high strike call. Forget the letters. That was about around the collar of Torres Guzman. He only stands 5'7". That ball may have been a strike to somebody that was 5'10". Nothing in one. And again, Rapasardi steps off. There goes Dadio for second. That'll be uncontested. A stolen base. Torres Guzman in the hole, nothing in 2. Runners at second and third, 1 down. Timeout called for and granted. Dadio at second, Jajinka at third. Guzman. And we'll get a timeout for Nicola. We'll head out to talk to Rapasardi. The Knights with 1 down, runners at second and third. The Knights come into this inning. And right now, 2 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Torres Guzman looking to get that number to 3 for 9. Rapasardi peers in, has the sign he wants. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, blocked by Fernicola. 1 and 2. Activity continues in the Del Tech bullpen. Rapasardi. Count 1 and 2. Torres Guzman at the plate. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3 looking. I think that's the second or third person to strike out looking against Rapasardi, and that curveball, again on 2 strikes.
Next up, we have number 6 left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
So we go to the top of the order, but there's 2 outs. And the Knights will ask their veteran left fielder to come through in the pinch. Gonzalez to the plate, 1 for 3, a run scored and a stolen base. Gonzalez came into today's doubleheader with just 2 RBI. He's got 2 of them waiting out there. Could double that RBI category with a base hit here. Rapasardi is set. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Rapasardi ready again. He'll come home. High and away, ball 2. Now this is where it's going to get interesting, as we've seen Rapasardi use that curveball and use it well. That might be one of the pitches he trusts right now. Here's the pitch. Fastball, high. Paye coming in, still coming on, all the way over to right center, falls down and makes the catch. And the inning will end. So the Knights, second and third with 1 down, are unable to score. We head to the 7th, 7-4 Hawks. Not bad. 5 points for Gryffindor. On to pitch for the Knights, Damon Ayerzagoitia. He is the 4th Knights pitcher of the day. This will be his 4th appearance. His previous 3 appearances, 2 innings pitched, he's allowed 3 earned runs, on 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. And now he's being called upon, the young southpawler. From Houston, Texas, being asked to keep Del Tech right here. Rodriguez, Niblett, and Munoz, 7, 8, 9 for the Hawks. And the first pitch is low and in for a ball. That one's low, ball 2. Swung on and missed, the count 2-1. And the strike call to even the count at 2. There's a high fly ball, the left field fading foul. We'll do the 2-2 at least one more time. Once again, like to thank all of our viewers today for hanging out with us. It's been a long day. Game 1 first pitch was 12-12. We're working on 6 hours here. Hope you got a chance to get outside and enjoy the weather as you were listening today. That one stays high, full count. One last time, our producer Matt Ryan, our camera person Tony, on the scoreboard and overlay for game 1. Jalen, live stats, Dominic and Yehuda. Swing and a miss, he came back and struck him out. 1 down. Our PA announcer and music player, Eddie. Bree, our intern on the photography. Tori picking up some photography duties in this game and did the scoreboard for the first game. I'm Rocco Jeppy. I hope you have enjoyed your day with us. The Knights next up on Wednesday will head to Anne Arundel Community College. You should be able to find that game on their YouTube home. Just keyword search Anne Arundel Athletics. And the first pitch to Niblet is a ball inside. That one stays high as well, 2-0. As far as the next time the Knights are at home, that'll be next Sunday as they take on College of Southern Maryland. A double dip starting at noon. You can find it right here, youtube.com/CCBC Essex Knights. Subscribe to receive a notification. Here's the 2-0. Cued foul, 2-1. And one last time, Knights fans, remember our annual fundraiser is open. Head to ccbcsexknights.com, click on Inside Athletics, the second link down, click that donation link, and you can make a donation using your credit card right online. You can also tell us where you want that donation to go as far as the team program and write in who it will be supporting. So if Mr. and Mrs. or family members of Mr. Ayer Zagoitia are listening, I think a cool fundraiser would be that we would get $1 for every time we pronounce his name correctly. But that's up to you. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High pop up. There may be room. That ball is fading into the Deltec dugout and out of play. One hopping and ending up in the bleachers. The count even at 2 now. Ayer Zagoitia all the way over to try and make a play on that ball. Giving chase as well was his catcher, Dadio. Hemstreet was over there, but they had no play whatsoever. Niblet grounded into the 1-6-3 double play back in the 5th. He's 0 for 3 today. Ayer Zagoitia trying to send him away with an 0-4 day in this second game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Knights trying to get to the bottom of the 7th, trailing by 3. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low. 3-2. Muniz waiting on deck. He'll be next. And that one misses. So a 1-out walk. Muniz to the plate, his last at bat. A 2-out triple he scored. He's 2 for 3, 2 runs scored in this second game. Ayer Zagoitia comes set, checks the runner at first. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Good off-speed pitch. The outer third of the plate. He had Muniz out in front, 0-1. Houston Texan native comes set. Now he comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Identical pitch. 0-2. Now here's what you do. You throw that same pitch, except for you push it out about 4 more inches into the left field, the left-hander's batter's box. And see if you can't get Muniz to chase. 0-2. Ayerzagoitia comes set. Now the pitch. High for a ball. Not a bad location ahead, 0-2. One-two pitch coming up. Went outside again. 2-2. Ayerzagoitia holding on. Now he comes to the plate. Swung on and missed. A plethora of off-speed pitches to Muniz, and he goes down swinging, the second strikeout of the inning for Ayerzagoitia. Paye, the center fielder, to the plate. He reached on an error in the 5th. A walk and a run scored in the 4th. A walk and was stranded in the 2nd. Reached on an error to start the game and scored in the 1st. 2 outs now. Niblett at first base. Here's the pitch to Paye. Swung on right back up the box for a base hit. A 2-out single for Paye. His first hit of the day. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Beulah, a single and a run scored back in the 6th inning. 1 for 2 with a run scored. Ayerzagoitia now working with 2 runners on and 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, trying to get it to the bottom of the inning where it is right now. There's I was going to say a high strike, but not called a strike. Ball 1. Feels like it's cooled off by about 5 or 7 degrees. The sun's behind us in the trees here, if you're familiar with the field. The pitch. Left field coming on is Gonzalez. It'll bounce once. He's going to come to the plate. It's a strong throw, and it's in plenty of time. Out at the plate to end the inning. Gonzalez took it on a hop and had him nailed with plenty of time to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th. The Knights looking for some magic, trailing by 3. All right, the Knights, bottom of the 7th, trying to end it with some fireworks. Pinch hitting for the Knights. Devin Johnson stepping up to the plate. He's hitting for Marrero. Up next would be Hemstreet. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Rapasardi. Swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball, right center field, coming over is Paye into the gap, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Hemstreet to the plate. 0 for 2, a strikeout, or excuse me, 1 for 3, a strikeout, grounded into a double play, and had a double in the 3rd. On deck is Haywood. Knights down by 3. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right field. Golbiowski coming in, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Because I didn't say it in the first game, I'll say it now. The Knights are down to their final out. However, it's Haywood. Haywood, the last time he was up, there were 2 outs, and he smacked a 2-run double. Officially 1 for 2, a run scored, 2 RBI, and a walk. Here's the pitch, outside for a ball. The 1-0 is a called strike. Fouled away. 1-2. I won't give the cliche 2-strike call here. On deck is Maldonado. Haywood trying to get him to the plate. Rapasardi set. Here's the pitch. High for a ball, 2-2. The 2-2. High fly ball to right. Golbiowski going back, still going back, leaps up and makes the catch to end the game at the warning track. The final score, Deltec 7, CCBC Essex 4. Deltec 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. The Knights 4 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors. I'm Rocco Jeppe. Once again, we thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next time. So long.